we'll go through a couple of reports here. And if any questions in the chat, make sure to let me know. We got the DAX moving higher, so uh, German stock market index making new all-time highs this morning. So pretty interesting. And obviously we had a straight up day yesterday on the American markets, literally just one-way traffic to the high side. That opening range breakout would have worked very, very nicely yesterday in terms of just that single break. We didn't have a double break at all overnight. We were trading pretty flat after the drop off on Tuesday, and then we don't clear these overnight lows. We hold, and then just a massive bar to the high side. Yeah, I mean 30 minutes. The ES was a little bit more choppy than NQ. NQ just shot up straight off the get-go. ES kind of waited for like 30 minutes before making its move. I think it had trouble. He had these pre-market highs at 77.76. And then once we cleared that, it was just one-way traffic to the high side. NASDAQ, a little bit more just one-way, one-day direction. Jeez, sneezing here. NASDAQ making just straight off the open, just one-way traffic to the high side. YM was pretty interesting. If we have a look at this, YM actually stayed in its opening range for relatively quite some time yesterday before moving higher. And then also we did actually have a close as a down day yesterday. So I'm doing a little bit differently to what NQ and ES were doing. So full process coming into today. Let's go to NASDAQ. And again, if you have any questions, I'll go through a couple of reports. But if you have any questions, make sure to let me know. Okay. Yesterday the screen was a little bit mixed heading, into the open, or at least into the first 30 minutes, and then obviously later on started to pick up. But let's go over NQ. So obviously we are at all-time highs as well on the American market. So it is going to be interesting to see what we do get. We're making lower highs here pre-market. We have taken our previous day's highs already. Remember I did mention about the yesterday's day being an inside or outside day. We actually ended up closing, into the closing hours of market, last few hours of market closure yesterday, taking out those highs and actually closing, trading as an outside trading day. This morning we have taken out the previous day's highs, but we have been making lower highs all morning. So it is going to be interesting in terms of course, are we long? Are we long bias? So wouldn't be surprised to see this move up and everything like that. But yesterday I spoke about being patient in entries, just waiting for that ideal entry. And that's kind of what happened on the NASDAQ and American markets. You could have just taken that long with a stop at the low, and you could have held all day. I know one or two of the guys that I work for did. I missed the move, and then it was too felt it was too hard for me to kind of buy. So a little bit of a tough one yesterday. Let's go over some stock players, because I know there are some stock traders here as well. Tesla is trading lower overnight after that massive move. I believe it was Monday. We were up like 5.5%. Nvidia is trading higher overnight pre-market, 1.69%, and that obviously could lead the markets higher for sure. I mean, we are trading already. We closed at 189. And we're up at 192. So I would not be surprised to see American markets get a little bit of a lift up from that. Are we trading near all-time highs on Nvidia? Yep, we are. Currently sitting at all-time highs on Nvidia as well. So, yeah, interesting times right now. And, the rest of the Mag 7 stocks, Google and Nvidia trading higher, but the rest of them trading lower, especially Tesla down 1.5%. So, I just lean into that same focus as what I said yesterday, is just let the data tell me what I want to do. I'm going to wait for that opening range to set, and then I'll look to trade from there. We can have a look at this. Let's just have a look at that double break plays in the last. Let's go like this. Let's go to reports, and let's go to the opening range play. And let's go to last month on ES. ES double break plays have actually been quite often, 72% in the last month. Compared to NQ has been, I want to actually make that, I want to make that the first 15 minutes. Yep, perfect. So But yeah, you can see there all 15 minutes NQ. Double break stats on NQ have not been too high, 54%. So ES actually in the last month has been double breaking quite often. That's why yesterday, when we actually did break that high side, there actually was a 70% chance in the last month, at least, that we have been double breaking. Quite interesting that we obviously did not yesterday. But I think that you could have had a very, very nice play here with the stop at the lows. And I think just waiting for that opening range play, as I said, I missed that play and I don't want to be buying it too high. I kind of just left it alone, sat on my hands. But I think if you're coming into today, we want to be focused on the same processes. I think obviously if we take out resistance here at 811 overnight highs, we could easily see us move higher. But I think if we do take out the 70.95, okay, this level here, like kind of from there, I think we could easily come back and re-race that move, kind of what we almost did from Tuesday, where we kind of flushed down, okay, and then we come back and we kind of erase that move where we were back at that opening range high back from Tuesday. So I would not be surprised to see, if we do clear these levels at 794, would not be surprised to see us come back down and fill back that 775 level on ES. Longs on ES slapped yesterday, did 1% across 325k instant funders. Nice, Darren. Good stuff, bro. Are you trading those on the CFDs or futures accounts? But yeah, and then again, let's just go to YM2, because look, this is interesting. YM just does look a lot more bearish than the Nasdaq and ES charts right now. So, if we don't clear on YM, if we don't clear, 950, even call it the run number 700, we could easily, I think, start to see 685 on the cards and so forth. But yeah, it is going to be interesting. It is going to be interesting. But yeah, any questions in the chat? Yeah, I'm going to be in the Edgeful chat the rest of the day. I will be live on stream as well as usual. The link is in my bio for that too. But then go check out Edgeful as always in my link in my bio. And then yeah, let's have a good trading day, guys. I think yeah, we are at interesting times in markets, but let's take one day at a time. And I'll be in the chat, in the Edgeful chat the rest of the day. Good stuff there on the longs there, Darren. Anyone else have any questions in the Edgeful Discord? And then we'll wrap it up here. And then I will be again live for pre-market prep at 8 a.m. Eastern time again on Friday. Yeah, I could see why I'm definitely coming down here, heading into the open for sure. Last 2 days we've shoved down on the open quite heavily. I shorted on Tuesday. I would not be surprised to see that again. Can I rewatch today's session? I got on late. Yeah, you can. Let me get the link for you. I can definitely rewatch it, speak about what my thoughts were. Main thing for the pre-market prep, of course, I'm not really looking to trade live into the open. Okay, I like to wait for that first 15 minutes, the opening range to set, and then take trades from there. But go over my trades from yesterday. If I had any, yesterday I was flat in the New York session. And then if I have any pointers or levels like I had today, looking at for the day, then I will do that as well. But yeah, you can check it out on my channel as well as Edgeful's channel there. I'll put in the link over there. Perfect, guys. Have a good rest of the day. And then, yeah, we'll see you in the live chat, yeah, for the rest of the session. Have a good one. Cheers.